First of all, it's good to see you in person instead of on Zoom. And it was about 5 years ago when we were almost right here in this very place talking about Coach Stoops and thanking him for his extraordinary years of service as our head coach and introducing Lincoln Riley as our new head coach. And you all have to be excited because we found our interim coach from the ranks of you, the media. You got to be thrilled about that. So you got somebody who's not only serving the athletic department and student athletes, it's one of you. This is fantastic. But as President Harris said, this is really a moment in time that helps define whatever our next chapter is going to be. And I am so excited about that chapter. Is going to be another great one in the history of the University of Oklahoma. I want to join President Harris by thanking Coach Riley and wishing he and Caitlin, Sloan, and Stella the very best as they launch into a new chapter of their journey. We appreciate all they've done, contributing to Oklahoma's incredible tradition over the last 5 years as head coach and 2 before that as assistant coach. Just briefly, we'll get a lot of questions about this here in a few minutes, but like we always say, this job is one of the best ever in sports. And it's been made that way because of incredible players that chose to come to the University of Oklahoma that did exceptional things while they were here. Obviously, the coaches that found them, developed them, and continue to recruit and build upon that as we pursue championships. It's a great thing to be able to be part of here at the University of Oklahoma, and certainly, like you would expect, it's already drawn interest that's off the charts. The process is a lot like it always is. For those of you who have been around here, you might be able to inform some of those that are brand new that in spite of how inquisitive you are and how many rumors you're going to want me to corroborate, I don't do it. It's going to be stealthy as usual. But we know the importance of time and timing and what we need to do with everything that's going on in this very different and new world. And so we'll move it quickly. So with that, we can talk about whatever you want about process, and we'll decide what we can say and what we won't say. But lastly, I want to also join President Harris by thanking Coach Stoops. He has continued to serve the university as a very special asset for us since he stepped away from coaching. We've engaged him in a lot of things that have helped us generate new revenue to be able to connect with our alumni, donors, fans, friends, and it's been special to continue to work with them through that time. Didn't know that this was going to be one of those details that was on the job description, other duties that might be assigned, but so doggone glad that he was here. And he, just as President Harris said, when we called him, he just said, "How can I help?" Same thing he always says. And he's continuing to build on the great tradition that he helped create himself. I think it's a really unique way to celebrate what's about to happen just barely a week from now. He is going to be inducted into the College Hall of Fame. Be happy to know that even in the details of the criteria, they're still going to induct him into the Hall of Fame, even though he is now back as an active coach for a period of time. So we're very proud of him, and we'll be very proud to be with him next week. I absolutely do have a list. I didn't necessarily know when I'd have to activate it, but thought it might be well down the road. But that being said, that's why you have a list. And I've already engaged in the process to review those people that I had identified, and sometimes it happens is you go along the way, some other candidates may present themselves that heretofore would have not, you may not have thought would ever be possible. And so you vet those as well. But the type of coach that we're looking for is the type of coach like Coach Stoops, type of coach like Lincoln Riley, the type of coaches that we hire in our program, and that are, really, possess, the competency, the confidence, the character, the ability to develop the chemistry in a program and have a clear vision for how they're going to put this program in a position to constantly compete for championships, and know that they're going to be surrounded by all the resources and the people that are committed to the same thing. That's the Oklahoma way, and it's the way that it's worked. We change with the ever-changing rules and environment that require us to be ever mindful of that, but we don't change our value system, and we don't change our passion. I mean, it is locked in.
For more information, you can visit tulsaworld.com.